This was problem number 1 from the multiplying binomials worksheet. On number 1, you're asked to find each product. So we're going to be multiplying, and we're going to be using FOIL or double distribute. We like to call it double distribute. So what we're going to do with each of the terms is multiply them into the other set of parentheses. So I'm going to start with 3n, and I'm going to multiply it by n, and I'm going to multiply it by positive 3. Remember, when we're multiplying, if we have just a variable, we know that there's a 1 in front of it. So we're going to multiply the numbers. 3 times 1 is 3. And n times n, when we multiply two variables with the same base, we add their exponents. So n times n, we add the 1 and the 1, and we get n squared. And then we need to do 3n times positive 3. 3n times positive 3 is positive 9n. 3 times 3 is 9. We need that n in there. Then we need to do the same with the 2. We need to double distribute the 2. We need to distribute the 2 times 1n. 2 times 1n is 2n. And 2 times 3 is 6. And then what we need to do is combine our like terms. Our like terms, if you do it in that order, are always going to be in the middle here. They're just our n to the first. We can only combine terms that have the same variable and same exponent. So the 3n squared is just going to come down. 9n plus 2n is 11n. And the 6 is just going to come down as well. And that is your final answer. So that's number 1. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 is 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3. So immediately I think I need to be careful with my signs because I see that negative 3 there. Again, these are x to the first power. I like to write that in to remind myself to add my exponents. So we're going to double distribute. I'm going to multiply the 2x times 2x first. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2 is 4. X times x, remember we add those exponents. 1 plus 1 is 2. 4x squared. Then I'm going to multiply that 2x by negative 3. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And I had an x there as well. So I'm done distributing my 2x, and now I need to distribute my 3. So I'm going to take my 3 and I'm going to distribute it and multiply it by the 2x. 3 times 2x is 6x. Don't forget to take it to that negative 3. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Just like with the last problem, we need to combine our like terms. Our like terms are our middle terms right here. Negative 6x plus 6x, those cancel and just give us 0. So what do I have left? I have 4x squared, and I have minus 9. That's your final answer. That's number 3. I'm going to go ahead and do number 5 as well. Number 5 is 2n plus 3 times 2n plus 1. And again, double distribute. So we're going to take the 2n and we're going to multiply it by 2n. Again, multiply your big numbers, multiply your 2's, add your exponents, n squared. And then take that 2n and multiply it with your 1. Then we're going to do the same thing with the 3. We're going to multiply it with 2n. That gives us 6n. And multiply it with the 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Our last step is to combine our middle terms. Or if you're not doing it in this order, if you're multiplying in a different order, you combine your like terms. So those are always going to be your n to the first. So the 4n squared doesn't have any like terms because we don't have the same exponent. 2n plus 6n is 8n. And we bring down our 3. I'm going to jump down on the worksheet to number 11, I think, or yeah, number 11. I think our problems are pretty straightforward until we get to there. So with number 11, we have to be a little more careful with our signs. Number 11 is 4n plus 4 times 5n minus 8. Again, that's whenever I see a negative in there, it's kind of a red flag. So I'm going to multiply my 4n. I'm going to take it and I'm going to multiply it with both terms in the other set of parentheses. 4n times 5n. 4 times 5 is 20. N to the first times n to the first is n squared. 4n times negative 8. So 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. And then I need an n with that guy. Now I'm going to multiply this 4 through. 4 times 5n is 20n. And 4 times negative 8, again, is negative 32. Last step is to combine our like terms. So I'm going to combine my middle terms. The first term is going to stay the same, 20n squared. We can't combine that with anything because we don't have any other n squareds. I have negative 32n plus 20n. That gives me negative 12n. And then bring down your negative 32. And that's your final answer. I think those problems should be enough to get you going on the rest of the worksheet. So hopefully that helps. Thank you.